let's start. We're gonna do some warm-up drill, activation drill. So a little massage here on this. We're going down here. Find if you have any trigger points. Okay, cool. So we're gonna start with the deadlift. Okay. We're gonna do a couple build-up sets. So we're gonna build up to the working sets or what we're gonna work on, and that's gonna be your first set. So the first couple sets doesn't count. Do act like it would be your working set. So I need good form. I need, that's why we're doing it. So we see where you at today, at this point. If you have to manipulate the weight a little bit, we're gonna do. And based on the consultation and your previous strength level, I know what we're looking for, but it's not always that easy. You missed a lot of time, you might have to reduce the weight a little bit, so we need to do a couple build-up sets to see where we're at. So let's go into the deadlift. We're gonna go for around 5 reps, 5 good reps. Yeah, okay, this looks good. Yeah, square up your legs. Maybe a little tighter. Yeah, tired it. You know the drill. I'm not gonna correct you if I don't have to. Just breathe in. Yeah, it's lightweight, don't worry. Yeah, good. 1, go for 4. 2. 4. Okay, nice. Yeah, looks good. So we're gonna go up by 5 kilos each side until we reach the working weight. Breathe, long arms into the back. 1, 2, good. Good. Okay, take a breath. Okay, not bad. You're a little bit rushed the last one.
Okay.
Take your time on the break. Okay, it's 3 single reps. So as you can see the bar a little bit in an angle. So you were a little bit off balance and you just go for pure power. Like, I know you can lift this, but still keep the technique, okay? It's your first session back. The weight is a little bit more giving, so it's not as heavy. It's not a true 3 rep max, but still respect the weight as it would be a little heavier, okay? So try to focus on a little bit extra form because the weeks is gonna be heavier. That's why we start a little bit more forgiving, but the 3rd week is gonna be really heavy. If it's already off, if you have to do 5 sets of 3, it's gonna be just harder and harder than last set. Okay, so look at 1 90-second break, and then you have 1 more set. Yeah. Bar. Good. Good. Nice. Okay. That's nice. Good. Okay, that's that. Next one working on hip thrust. I know it's new to you, so it's very simple. It's basically the top portion of the deadlift, so that's what we're gonna train. The setup for this is the best if you have a decline bench. You can do it on a normal bench. It's a bit trickier to set it up, but if you cannot do this variation, you can do just single leg. If someone is watching this, but what you want to do is just go into the hip crease, butt on the floor, and then when you feel ready, then you're gonna go up on the bench and then thrust your hip up. And two things you have to pay attention is get your heel in a nice position. So we're gonna go, I like to teach is you wanna push this way rather than up, because what people do is you arch the lower back, but you wanna keep your back as neutral as you would do on top of deadlift. And then you want to keep tension on the glutes rather than the lower back. So just thrust the hip forward, the bar this way, and then the weight is going to go up straight up. So what you need is just tilt your hip forward already on the floor. And then the second thing is, as you're coming up, and if you go to thrust, the bar is going to roll this way. So you have to push the bar a little bit this way. You don't really have to hold the bar, but because it's going to go to your face, you want to keep it close on your leg, okay? It could push your hip bone, so I would suggest to keep it on your hip flexor to top up your leg. So it's gonna, if you come up, the muscle is gonna come out a little bit, and you keep it there like you would do a squat. Flex your arms, and it's sitting on the muscle rather than on the bone. So you don't have to put it on the hip bone, it's a little lower than the hip bone. So it looks like this, you'll be here, get ready, squeeze your butt, thrust. You can put it down on the floor if you want. Boom, come up, bang, and then come up. Just keep the bar pushing this way. It's a little bit uncomfortable at the beginning, just like every exercise you do. Like if the squat is gonna hurt you up a little bit, but you can always use a mat under your leg if you want. Let's see how does it feel, and if it's like you cannot bear it, then we're gonna use a cushion or something. Cool? So you want to bring your heels somewhere here. Yeah. Glutes. Yeah.
Do I put the...
Yeah, you can put it down on the floor. And then just do thrust. Good. And you could thrust. Good. Now bring your leg a little back. Just a little bit more, yeah, there. Good.
Pressing more with one side than the other.
It happens. Good. Yeah, bring this leg back a little bit. So you're not even. As you can see, your toe should be more back. You get the same problem with the squat. So this leg is always a little bit forward, so you're a little bit pushing harder with the left leg, but it's fine. That's why over here you can fix it. So just try to keep it right there, and then thrust. Yeah, you do 2 more reps. Good. Good. Okay. Nice. Take a little break. Listen to your body and try to push through to the hip and to the glutes. So you have to find your position, what your body likes to be on, and then glutes fires the most, and then don't let the lower back take over. And that's all. So just thrust the hip into this tilt and then press from there. So I want to see no S rather than a huge arch. Whenever you do single leg, you're always going to start with the right. Okay, we always know you have a right leg problem. Okay. You tend to keep it forward in a squat, forward in a hip thrust. So we know it's a little, you don't like to use your right leg. So we're gonna emphasis on that. So you were starting to cheat a little bit on the right leg. Maybe we're tired, maybe it's just a weakness. So the next set, let's start with the right leg. Let's see how is it when it's fresh. But I want you to keep the left leg stiff and then put all the pressure on the right and then push yourself off with the right. So try to switch off the left leg. It's there for balance. Or think about a single leg squat or like a pistol squat or something like that.
Okay.
So try to just push the leg which is on the top on the steps. Yeah, so don't let the knee go when you come in up.
Get.
Just keep it in the same place.
Okay.
So you want to put a little extra pressure on this side of your foot.
Okay.
So if you want to lean a little bit this side. Good. One. See how your knee turns in on the top? Yeah. You want to keep it pointing towards me. Because I want you to increase every week. Maybe even if it's not one plate, but you could use the smaller ones.
Okay.
So next week here, next week there. I mean, if you can, I think you can do a 32 next week. But from there, it's gonna be every week. A little one, and then a plate. So I'm gonna do this for a year, okay? So I want you to go down somewhere in the middle.
Right.
But it takes weeks, but we need to get this stronger, okay? It's really You never done this, right?
No.
Okay, so
I tried it when I started the gym, but then I lost it.
I don't really use this, but in your case, it's just finishing the session, just get the blood back into the hip. There are a lot of ways to do this, but let's see if you like it or you feel anything on your glutes. Just a little extra work, because I know it's something you want to work on a little extra. So we're gonna finish off with some abduction. I'm gonna show you a way how I like to do this, which is gonna hopefully transfer over to more muscle growth. So if you jump in, you're gonna start light, because you're gonna do high reps, 12 to 15. And what I need is you're gonna go back here, arch the lower back, so I can put my hand through here, but your butt touching the pad and your upper back. You can arch more. There. So hold this position. Keep your toes on the floor, or what is it? There. And then just open up. You can hold these handles, but keep the arch. Good. And then you come before you put the plates down. So don't touch the floor. Yeah, don't do this.
Okay.
Just same as every other exercise. Just keep the plates in the air. And then out. Yeah. Yeah, keep them down. You don't have to go crazy well. Yeah. Yeah, you just play around with this. I mean, it's not something I wanna, put more attention on it.
Yeah.
Just the last 5 minutes, finish with this. You can obviously increase the weight. Like increasing weight means you getting better in exercise, so it's a good indicator. You're getting better. But if there is one day when you are like worked harder on the deadlift, because in a week like you're gonna do 5 sets of 3 or something, everything, the volume is going up. Yeah, linearly is going up. So if you're tired on week 3, just use the same weight. Yeah, like it doesn't really matter as long as you feel the burn, you feel the pump there. The weight is, I don't really care about it.
Okay.
I care about everything else, but this is something we experiment with. Okay? Okay, last set, let's go. Foam roll, yeah. Foam roll your back, your hamstring, problem areas, stretch, and That's important, okay? Because you have these injuries, you have the neck, the nagging parts. So the key here is to not get injured, okay? It's a long-term progress. If you get injured or something, you cannot train.
Yeah.
That's the worst. Or rather spend, if you don't have the time, spend less time with the exercise, but more on activation, warm up, cool down. So always foam roll. If you shorten time, make sure you get the stretches, cool downs done, okay? Okay, cool. Okay guys, that was it. It was one of the lower body session from the new program. If you're interested in the series, go on the playlist and then you can see the other videos we're putting up. I'm trying to put one video every month in this series, so it's gonna be a 12 video series, and hope you'll enjoy it. I'll catch you in the next one. Train complete, train complete.